So the VR Esports Academia 2018 GDF Showcase, the game that will start the second day of the showcase will be Sprint Vector. So on the people who are casting is Kim Eun Sang-min on the right.
And Kim Jong-min is here today.
So, amongst many racing games that were brought up to be played at this showcase, we felt that Sprint Vector would be the most easily understood by the audience, so which is why we have Sprint Vector.
Those traditional racing game is also attractive, but now a lot of people expect more about VR esports. So this Sprint Vector game, Sprint Vector, is could be the most suitable game. So this is why this game was chosen. This game also has a lot of physical movement. So we hope to see their reaction after this game,
yes,
right?
It's going to be a pretty tough exercise for them after.
Yeah, this actually includes a lot of movement of head and arms. So yeah, it's gonna be like a workout thing. So yeah, you have to be very good at sports.
Yeah,
actually,
you need like a lot of stamina.
Yeah,
and,
that's
like,
right.
Exactly. Endurance is going to be a really big thing here, factor. So let's watch the screen to see what kind of game Sprint Vector will be.
All right.
A racing champion that happens in the Milky Way galaxy, Sprint Vector. So, as you can see, this is a game that you win by swinging your arms faster than other people to cross the finish line and win.
And it's not just about waving your arms. It includes jump, flying, and climbing the wall by using controller and headset movement. And you can also use weapons and items to attack opponents, right? So this is going to be a really interesting game, and I'm really excited to, watch the players playing this game.
Yes, and also apparently, so if you swing your arms more like wider or like in a like stronger, then you actually run faster. So
there are gonna be factors to run faster, and we're gonna take a look.
So let's introduce you to today's Sprint Vector demonstration and how it's gonna work out today. So the game rules. So for players, we'll be playing in a solo player mode, right?
Right. They're gonna play total three rounds, and they're gonna sum up the scores, and the number one, the first place will get 5 points. Second place will get 3 points. And third place will get 1 score, and the fourth place will never get the score. So
they won't get a point.
Yeah.
And these placements for each round and the points from each round, they'll be added up at the end.
Right.
And that's how the winner will be decided.
Oh
It's
yeah,
the final winner.
Right. And we have for the players, we're gonna have model Chebini and the legend of kart rider Moon Ho-jun. A legendary player of League of Legends, Mad Life, and superstar of Battleground Evermore will play this game.
I really look forward to this, really.
Yeah. I kind of hope the models to win because she's not the actual, expert of this game, right?
Yes, she's a player
Yeah.
that doesn't really have, not a pro gamer, right?
Right. Yeah. So it's a
The thing to keep in mind, I think, is to make sure we see the players who have enough stamina and endurance.
right. Yeah.
So actually, let us begin the first round.
Very excited. Look at the screen. We have four. We have four players here.
Oh, it's about to start.
Yep.
Oh, and it's begun.
If you take a look at the right side of the screen, you can see them actually doing the VR. That's how you're gonna look when you play the VR.
Right, the first place is Mad Life right now. It's as if he's walking fast and like running really fast as if he's Blitzcrank on the League of Legends Summoner Rift.
Right.
So we thought that Moon Ho Jin player would be first place because based on his pro gamer history as the kart rider player, right?
Right,
and
yeah.
Kart riding is also a racing game.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Unexpectedly, he was fourth, but now he's back to third place.
Yeah.
I think you can see that Chabini, the model Chabini, is starting to run out of strength. Like she went from third place back to fourth.
Yeah.
Alright, so Mad Life on the second place, and we have Google Meme player Evermore in first place right now. You know, Keith, I think this is going to be a fun experience because we can't really tell the winner until the very end. Because,
Right.
like I said, this is a game of endurance, right?
Right. So, person person who wins gonna have more stamina, right?
It's a battle of stamina in my opinion. Oh, so first place is still Evermore, and Moon Ho Jin player has gotten to second place now. So
Yep.
he's slowly catching up.
Right. Someone who Koo Gyo Min just finished the race, and
So second place is our Moon Ho Jin player,
third place is Hong Min Gi.
Mad Life,
Mad
and
Life.
third player is Chabini the model.
Right.
Right, Moon Ho Jin really is a kart riding like racing player. He started from last place and then he made his all the way back to second place.
Right. That was a.
So
Player Koo Gyo Min is actually very athletic. He swims, and occasionally I guess he do a lot of exercise.
yeah, well that makes a lot of sense. That
Yeah.
means he has the physical like strength already.
Right. Yeah.
So we'll have the interview right now with the players who placed first and second in the first round.
And announcer Kwon Hee-sul is out there,
And I'll be asking the questions.
and I'll be answering the question.
So you just finished the first round. So how did you feel? Because they look really tired, right? Because after the first game, player Evermore, you seem a bit tired. So one thing we were worried about is whether the players would be able to hold up the mics because they're tired. But this player Evermore, you played first in the first round. Can you tell us how you feel?
Well, this is not my expertise, but I won, so I'm sorry to everyone.
Right. So the pro racing game pro gamer Moon Ho Jin player started fourth. But can you tell us like your strategy?
It wasn't a strategy, but yeah, it ended up like that.
So your records were only a 4-second difference. But the problem with this game, the match is that it's gonna be 3 rounds. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm good. I play soccer all the time, so I am all good.
Right. So for Moon Ho Jun player, you know that. So I feel like since you're pretty young, do you think that's gonna be an advantage for you?
So I have a very bad stamina, but I'm gonna win with my age.
Right, so we're going to end the interview here. Thank you, and wish you the best of luck with the second match.
나이로 이겨보겠습니다.
So yeah, we just heard from the interview that Evermore is going to compete with his stamina, and on the other hand, Moon Ho Jun player is going to compete with his age.
Right. I don't know what to say, but that was a bit funny. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm sure you could relate to that a little bit, Keith.
No. I think I'm a bit old for for that. So yeah. No. Yeah.
Right, so you probably would think that the game goes by really fast, but in reality, when you're playing the game, it's much more fun.
Yeah, it's much more fun. It feels much more longer because you're actually doing the exercise when it's gonna end and stuff. So if you're playing it, if you actually play it, it will feel like the game is a little bit longer.
Right, it's just like when I'm running, it feels like I'm running forever, but
when it's gonna be done,
yeah, but in reality, it's actually a very short period of time.
Yeah. So,
All
right, the second round just begin, right? Yeah.
So the beginning the start of this game is pretty similar. First place and second place is like competing between Hong Ming-Gi and Evermore.
And Koo Gyo-min he just couldn't escape the obstacle, so now he's in second place. Right.
Right. Our first place is Moon Ho Jun player because he is, after all, a racing pro gamer.
Right.
Oh no!
Yeah. Like I said before, it's about running faster, waving your arms back and forth, but it's more about like using the skills like jump, flying, and climbing the wall.
Right, like the techniques are really important.
And also they are using the items to attack opponents. If you watch them, like they're shooting at him. They're shooting at each other to like.
Right. So Yo-min Evermore is back in third place because of his one little mistake before. Oh, and he just got knocked out, so he's fourth place. On the other hand, the second place from last round, Moon Ho Jun, is back in first place, and he's been retaining that for a while.
Right.
But he needs to be careful because Ho Ming-Gi Mad Life is actually super close.
Right.
Oh, and Mad Life.
He just couldn't.
Oh my goodness, he couldn't dodge.
Yeah, he couldn't escape the wall. Yeah. You should be able to climb the wall if you really want to win this race.
Right, oh my goodness.
You should know all the skills.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're waving hands furiously.
Yo-min player is back in first place.
Chabini, I don't know what happened to Chabini.
Oh wow, Mom Chabini is unable to move right now. I think she's stuck.
No, she got stuck. So who's gonna be number one? Moon Ho Jun won the first place.
And Matt Left gets second.
That's right. Third place is for, I guess, Koo Gyo-min. He got stuck, but
bit, yeah, because model
Yeah.
Chibini hasn't been moving for...
There's been a technical issue with the screen, I guess, the controller. I have no idea, but she's not able to move.
Oh, apparently there's a disconnect in her equipment.
Yeah, disconnection with a hard drive. So I feel sorry for Chebini, but she got 4th place.
But honestly, she was doing pretty well. She was in
Yeah.
3rd place. I kind of feel it's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah.
Right.
So, like I said, this is like 3rd time saying, but you gotta be able to use all these, skills like flying, jump, climbing the wall, and using the items correctly to win this race.
Yeah, this game is actually more mechanically challenging than I thought.
It's just
I
like
thought it was just swinging your arms, but it's definitely not like that.
It's like Kart Rider.
Oh, and now we're gonna have interviews actually with the 2 players who what we couldn't see last time. So Chebini and Mad Life. So Mad Life, you seem a bit tired. Are you okay?
I'm so tired.
So take a deep breath and calm down a bit. So the first time you thought you got 3rd place, so I think you were a bit disappointed. But the second round you got first place at some point. So what was some tips that you had?
Yeah, it was just like that, but I wanted to learn from the one who's going first place. So I intentionally started slow.
Yeah, but I think we can look forward to a higher score in the 3rd match.
Yeah, if I can wave my hands till the end, yeah, I can probably win this game.
Yeah, so Mad Life doesn't usually hold his mic by both hands, but I think he's so tired, so he has to do that. So Model Chebini, I thought the pro gamers would, go easy on you because you look so beautiful.
I was moving too wide and all that, and as I was playing it, I started to move to wrong direction, so screen just stopped. So that was very that's too bad for me.
Yeah, you must have been disappointed, but there is the 3rd round, so I think you can look forward to that. And Mad Life, so I think you can still aim for 1st place because it's the final winner is the addition of all the points from the first all 3 rounds. So could you give us some resolutions for the last game?
I'm gonna run as if today is the last day. I'm gonna leave.
Right. So can you give us resolutions, Mrs. Chebini?
I'll try my best to win this race.
All right. So thank you so much for the interview, and we wish you best of luck with all the players for the 3rd round.
저희 마지막 인터뷰를 할 때 보시면은 최빈희 선수 그냥 결국 승승은 하겠다라고 했거든요.
그 얘기는요 무슨 얘기냐면 내가 다른 사람을 몰라도 홍민기 선수 잡겠다.
So Miss Chebini seems like she said she wants to receive 3rd place for the at least 3rd place as a final placement, but that means that she will definitely get Miss Mad Life.
Yeah.
She will definitely beat Mad Life in the 3rd round. So let's look forward to that. I want to see that happen.
Yeah.
네, 저는 그래서요 오늘 역시 홍민기 선수가 왜 전설의 그 LOL 프로게이머인지 오늘 느꼈잖아요. 오늘 리허설을 할 때 제가 물어봤죠. 괜찮아 그랬더니 너무
I finally realized why Mad Life was such a legendary player within League of Legends. But so during the rehearsal, I asked him like, "How are you? Like, how is this?" And he's like, "Mad Life said I'm too tired." But really, you can just tell that the way that he doesn't give up and he carries it on to the very end shows the pro gamers.
Yep. As we talk, the 3rd round began, and who's Kugyo Mini is at the 1st place.
Yes, Evermore's back in 1st.
Yeah. They're probably tired at this point because this is their third round, and you have to continuously wave your arms. let's see who's better at stamina. Hong Min-gi is at the first place.
Moon Ho-jun and Mad Life are competing for first place.
Right.
Actually, Evermore and Mad Life are tied for second right now.
Oh, wow. Hong Min-gi just used the item, but he missed it.
Moon Ho-jun.
Oh,
He fell. He's
Hong Min-gi is at the first place.
right. If Mad Life plays first, then he can actually place first for the final, like the overall winning. Yeah.
On the right side of the screen, you can actually see them playing.
Yeah, so the Yo Mean player seems like he's gonna pop out.
They're really into it.
Yes, they're playing super vigorously.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hong Min-gi player is doing very well right now. Oh wow, he's number one now.
Wow.
He won the first place.
Mad Life plays first. Evermore plays second. Moon Ho-jun plays third.
Oh no.
And plays
Chebini fourth place.
Wow, so did you keep track of the score, Keith? Because I don't know who won first overall now.
Hong Min-gi won the third round, but we don't know who's actually the number one. Total score number one.
So Mad Life had 8 points before the third round, but since he placed first, has 5 more points, so he has 13 points now. So he might have actually won first overall. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know that. Oh, we're waiting for the sum up score.
구규명 선수가 1차전에서 10점을 받았죠. 자, 그리고 2차전에는 론 선수가 10점을 받았고 마지막 3차전에 메라 메라 10점을 가져가면서 종합 순위가 좀 약간 겹쳐진 것 같거든요.
네, 그래서 이거 진짜 끝까지 접속해서는 저희가 해봐야 될 것 같고요. 그렇습니다. 의외의 상황이 나오면
So each pro gamers won the first place. So it's hard to calculate who's number one right now.
Right, because they all got the same amount of scores at some point. Oh,
This just in, and
alright, so let's just Wait, what?
oh wow, all three of them had the same score. So
저희는 e스포츠라는 종목 자체가 승부를 가려야 되기 때문에 저들은 하기 싫을 수도 있겠지만 하기 싫으면 안 됩니다.
wow, yeah. They're gonna extend the game because there are three number one winners. So
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a tie between the 3 pro
Three pro
gamers and
gamers,
Miss
yeah.
Paul Chavini played second.
right,
But honestly, because it's an esports environment, we
Right.
definitely need to have a showdown to
Right.
see who's actually the
we
real,
need to know
The real
who's the
winner.
number one,
who's the real
right?
winner here. Yes.
But they need some kind of rest. So I think we're giving them some time to
Yeah, to have some
readjust.
breathing time.
Yeah,
But this is so unexpected. This is like a drama, like a movie. Like,
right. Yeah,
who would expect the 3 pro gamers to all get the same score to
Yeah.
get first place? And this is 100% real situation, people. It's not trap. It's not a captain.
right.
Oh,
The extended version just started.
wow.
꾸준히 상승을 하면서 지금 3명의 독립이라고 말이에요.
Right.
포인트 지났고요.
급격히 체력 떨어진 메라 3등.
MetLife just got first place.
Actually, Moon Ho Jun is first place. They're tying.
Yeah.
One mistake can actually change a lot of things right now because Mad Life and Moon Ho Jun are at the same pace right now. So because so for I think Moon Ho Jun is a bit he was a bit disappointed with his last result, so he's oh no
MetLife got
went back to first place.
yeah went back to first place. Oh, he just got third
Oh my
place.
gosh, Evermore is back in first place now. Wow,
This is very competitive, and
I feel like I'm not going to be able to know who's going to win until the very, very end.
yeah.
Because one mistake can change everything. This is so, wow, a lot of stakes around this.
This is why you have to watch the game till the end, because you never know who's gonna win.
Right, there's always like, oh,
Now MetLife is number 3. Third place.
Moon Ho Jun is second place, and Kungyo Min Evermore is first place. Moon Ho Jun is right behind Evermore.
Oh no! Moon Ho Jun second place. Kugyo Min first place.
So Evermore and Moon Ho Jun, Evermore won by like less than a second difference. This is completely wow.
Yeah.
And Model Shimmy just came in fourth place. Wow,
Yeah. That was intense.
that was actually very intense.
Moon Ho Jun didn't really want to lose, so he was trying really hard at the end.
Yes, they did it. Yeah, he really doesn't want to lose because racing is his specialty. Right?
Yeah, right. But it's more about physical movement, so yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Moon Ho Jun would beat Evermore in like terms of actual computer racing. Games.
Right, of course. If it was just a computer game, maybe. Yeah.
일단 선수들이 체력을 요하기 때문에 이런 게임하면 사실은 좀 몸을 너무 안 쓰는 거 아니야라는 생각이
Yeah, as you said before, this VR esports requires a lot of stamina.
So yes, as opposed to normal esports, VR esports requires lots of like physically healthy people
Yeah.
to play.
So if you're used to playing computer game, now is the time. Now is the
Yes,
time.
now to be physically active
Yes.
and healthy as well as being good at games.
Right.
So let's listen to the players
Interview,
who goes-
yeah.
the players. So we'll hear from all the players who completed the sprint vectors demonstration. Let's give them a round of applause for all their efforts. So for first place, Evermore, how do you, congratulations.
Thank you.
Right, so nobody really expected this amount of skill from you. So how did you feel when you placed first?
It was really nice, as if I won the competition.
So with Sprint Vector, unlike other VR games or other games, you need a lot of like physical stamina, right?
It's not like computer games, so it's more. This game is for athletic people, so that's why I won.
Right. So on the other hand, Moon Ho Jun player, it was 0.7 second difference. So when you saw the finish line, you showed like a really big like rush of speed at the end. So.
I thought I won the first place, but it was second place. So as I figured out that I won the second race, I looked at the Evermore. He was smiling.
Yes, because Evermore probably saw the first place, right? So what do you think about the growth potential of Sprint Vector as esports, VR esports?
It requires a lot of physical movement and it shows the rank and it's very suitable for esports.
Yes, I see. So, Mad Life, you're tired, right?
I can't even hold the mic.
I think it's my first time seeing Mad Life this exhausted, but honestly, Mad Life, you did really well first, second, third round, but I think the last round, the special one, you seemed like you ran out of stamina.
At the third round, I said I told them that I'm gonna run as if today's the last day at the third round. So the fourth round I wasn't really prepared.
Yes, I see. I think you might you wanted to like give up at the fourth round actually, but so what do you think? Somebody else. What do you think how other people would feel when they play this game?
I recommend you to play this game strongly, and I hope you guys play this game 5 times a day, and it's gonna be a good exercise.
Alright, so how do you feel model shaping?
I'm shaking right now. I thought I was good at this, but these guys are really good, so I am, yeah.
Right, so the last showdown match seemed like you were struggling a lot. So I think if you have a more strategic approach next time, it'll be better for you. So for the 3 pro gamers who played first, second, third, you did all, in model shaping, you did all really great job. So can we hear the final words from our first place Evermore on your
Right.
opinions on Sprint Vector?
Right now, I don't know what to say because I'm really tired, but it's really good for diet. I guess losing weight, it's really good.
I feel like the players are all having a half air and half sound. They're all just really exhausted. So we're talking about the VR esports growth potential, but it seems like everybody's talking about dieting instead. So can we hear some words from Mad Life?
It was really nice to play this game, and I think it's really good for diet.
Yes. So can we hear some words from this model shaping?
I think it's really good for exercising. I hope you guys participate this.
All right. So we just watched the really fun and exciting race from the players of Sprint Vector. So thank you for the interview, and we'll conclude it here.
That was an unusual scene, scene.
It was a very unusual side, rare side.
Yeah. People are so exhausted after they finish the game,
I think they need to go into the room and like rest a little bit.
Yeah. As you witnessed, this game, you cannot play for 5 hours or 6 hours. This requires a lot of physical movement. That's why you're not going to be able to addicted to this game. You know what?
That's actually true. I feel like if I introduced this game to my mother, she'd actually be very, very happy to let me play this.
Yeah.
I'll be losing weight, I'll be getting exercise.
Yes, and also you get the fun.
Yes, I
So this is really good.
It's the best of everything.
자, 이렇게 많은 분들, 한국뿐만 아니라 중국에서도 이렇게 많은 관심을 보여주고 계시기 때문에 오늘부터 중국어를 배워야겠다.
So as you can see from the live stream, we have people who are showing interest in the showcase, not just from Korea, but also from China.
That's right, yeah. So we're gonna have to show a lot of developments.
Right. We need to repay as much with as much effort as we are receiving so much attention from so many people.
Right. And it was like as if watching sports. I really felt like they were playing sports.
I think the players themselves felt like they were playing sports.
I felt like they were really running, and it was very competitive, and it was fun watching it.
Right. So that was a competitive experience. And now we have a second game prepared. So we're going to say bye to Jungmin Kim.
시작. GDF
He's really glad to introduce VR contents, and he's very satisfied to see all the audience smiling because of this VR contents.
Right.
And I hope, and he hopes to see a lot of development in VR contents.
Right. So you just watched Sprint Vector. It's a very stress relieving.